Shalom. All praises, glory, and honor is due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders, and teachers of Great Millstone, and like-minded men who may not be directly part of Great Millstone, but are following the same doctrine. As I'm not part of Great Millstone, but I do follow the doctrine 100% truth. Okay. Salutations to the elect, Akim and Akwath, Ambonyum, Bayafta Wadar, men, women, and children of the house of David, who are predestined to be saved in these last days, the elect. The true name of the Heavenly Father is not God. His true name is Yahweh, meaning He is, He exists. He to be, Yah, meaning He, Hawa, meaning exists to be. True name of His only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai, meaning He's deliverer, He's salvation, and Yahweh Shai will deliver the elect of the nation of Yasharallah, that's the nation of Israel, the true nation of Israel. When He returns, at that appointed time. We read that in Matthew 24th chapter, 30th and 31st verse. So much going on. I was going through at the plantation earlier today, and going through articles, going through videos. I do selection, so I'm gonna basically, the theme is going to be a house divided. What we're seeing is the fall of our enemies, the fall of Esau, Edom, our chief nemesis, our chief enemy. You can read the list of enemies in Psalms 83. Edom is mentioned twice. First Esau, Edom, and then it mentions Amalek, who are the small huts of 1948ers, who are masquerading as the people of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? Apostle, Elder Malcolm just did a bit, so on it. So fakes, frauds, phonies. So what we're seeing now is a house divider. So I'm going to start with the scriptures. We'll go to, it's going to be a short one. We know the scriptures. But it's just to get it out there, get that vibration. Let's start with Mark 3 and 25. 3 and 25. Right. Let's start at 23. Obviously, Yahushua was speaking to Pharisees at the time. Yeah. The following the 12 were chosen, and Judas and multiple Jews came together to gain scribes. Yeah, so speaking to the scribes and Pharisees. Okay, but this is applying to this day. We're applying this to Esau, Edom. And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, how can Satan cast out Satan? There is a man currently on this earth, is working his energy, is coming after the working of Satan. Who's the ruler, the wicked. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Job 9 and 24. Thinks himself is the most high, 2 Thessalonians. Okay. And his energy is after the working of Satan. All wickedness is emanating from who is ruling. And they are the border of wickedness. Malachi, 1st chapter, 4th verse, 3rd and 4th verse. Okay. Yeah. Satan means adversary. Let's wait to get that. Deceiver. Deceiver. Adversary. See? Yeah, one of them opposes another in purposeful act, and they oppose Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yeah. Because the spiritual demon Satan works for Yahweh on the left hand side. Many scriptures that goes into that. You can read that in Job. Okay, when the sons of Yahweh were assembled together, Satan was there also. So, let me continue. How can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. And these are the words of Yahweh Shai. So what we're seeing is this wicked kingdom, whose energy vibration is after the working of Satan. People, the border of wickedness, their kingdom is at an end. Yeah. And these are just small examples of it. All right. Let me just get YouTube. There we are. Rabbi, I need you to call for a ceasefire right now. See, so he's being heckled. You know, these are that's an Amalekite so-called rabbi scholars or whatever. Yeah. But this is one small example of a nation divided against itself. See, the wickedness that's going on in that land is for the whole world to see. You know, Esau's thighs are exposed, his skirts are lifted up. Okay, Yahweh Shem Yahshua has made Esau bare. Wow. Let me quickly get that actually. I didn't intend to get that one, but here we are. Skirts are lifted up. Wow. Right, where am I going? I'm at 49. Straight to the point in 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. Yeah, this is what's going to happen to them in the end. Yeah, but right now, the exposure of their wickedness and the unrighteous rulership is being made bare. There's no other way to put it. All right. Amalek is the grandson of Esau. We can read that in Genesis 36. Yeah. I'm not going to go to that right now. Amalek is the chief of the nations. Yeah. First of the nations. But what we're seeing is the first, being divided, plain and simple. Many different levels. But one more, I'm going to put this in the description box. This is from Hindustan Times if you want to read it. And I'm going to put this one in as well, actually. We'll listen to a minute of this.
They fall apart. This is something that you don't want to ever experience, and it went from everything was fine a couple of weeks ago to now their life is in total and utter chaos. This is the SHTF that everybody cares about and thinks about because it becomes personalized. This is something that is going to affect you. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is not, you're going to start to experience this in your own life. You're going to start to see these things happen with your own two eyes because what they are doing to us is absolutely maddening to the point of revolution in the country. I don't want that. You don't want that. But let me tell you, studies from universities, studies from government organizations, studies from people who are funded through police departments and things like that, they're all saying the same thing. Civil unrest is coming to the states of the United States of America.
That's it, and it's call her lawyer Vashim Yashai. We know we got Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 13:7, Daniel 12:1, a time like never before. It is coming. And for those teachers, you listen to the men of GMS. If you're wavering right now, I'd say to you, just listen to the men of GMS, plain and simple, because they've got the true spirit of Yahweh Vashim Yahweh upon them from Apostle Tahar on down. Yeah. They don't hide anything. They've told people how it's going to be and what it's going to, through the scriptures clearly, of what's going to happen, because they're the true prophets, plain and simple. Okay. 2 Esdras 15, like I said, it's going to be the same scriptures, because that's what time we're in. We're in the time of this man being brought down. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. The guy at Full Spectrum Survival was talking about a civil war, people fighting against another because what they are experiencing is too difficult for them, and so at some point people are going to break. 2 Esdras 15:15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Swords means weapons, so we knives, guns, whatever. Okay, so swords are a generic term for a weapon. So there shall be sedition among men. That's the first. Now we're at the point of sedition where people are talking against the government. But at one point, at some point in the future, the people, I'm not saying as I'm saying the people, because our weapons of our warfare are not carnal. The people will rise up, because it's scriptures say it's going to happen. So guess what? It's going to happen. Plain and simple. Yahweh Shem Shai's words do not return unto him void. Isaiah 55:11. So there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. Invading one another means going to people's houses, trespassing against people. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. People are not paying attention to the leadership. They're not paying attention to the media, yeah, which at one point gave people guidance on what to think or how to be. People aren't paying attention to that anymore. Yeah, they're not paying attention to the politicians. They're seeing that the politicians are lying to them. Okay, we never trusted in them anyway. I never voted in my life, even before I understood what the truth is, yeah? Or how much I should open up my eyes. I never voted. No, anyway. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. So people are going to take things in their actions into their own hands, you know, which in turn will cause martial law, again, civil war. People won't be able to go X, Y, or Z places because it's going to be utter chaos. But because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, and houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread of a great tribulation. We are entering to that time of tribulation. Yeah, we know we've got the MOTB prophecy to be fulfilled. You know, that's a physical mark. You find that in Revelation 13th chapter, 16th, 17th verse. He calls of all, both small and great, rich or poor, to receive a mark, charagma, in the right hand or in the forehead, so that no man might buy or sell. No transactions or any interactions on a social level or personal level, physical level, financial level will be made without that mark. Basically, will be made without that mark, I should say. Okay, which is the charagma. This is what's going to be implemented soon. It will be made mandatory soon. The scriptures say that too. Yeah, you take that, you will be destroyed by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The elect will not take that mark. They will not bow the knee to Baal. Yeah, plain and simple. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has reserved himself 7,000 men, complete number that will not bend the knee to Baal. You can read that in Romans 11th chapter. So like if I'm just quickly going through these scriptures, it's just things are popping into my mind. So I'm going to end it here with these two. Let me go to 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. Yeah. Then we'll start at 7. 2nd Esdras 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, this is Ezra speaking to the angel here. What shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Okay, that's my bill. So it's the end of one age to another age. What we're seeing is the end of Esau's age. Yeah, that short period, that short season, you know, after the Renaissance is being brought to a close by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. We're at that time now where, you know, the prophets, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, are bringing down, you know, the Esau Edom. You know, again, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal; it's all spiritual. Yeah, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is ending their time. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So this world is not going to end. What's going to happen is there's going to be a transfer of power. The righteous ruler will prevail. Yahweh Shai, King David, 144,000 under, you know, within, you know, the judges, yeah, and you know, New Jerusalem, plain and simple. That's what's going to happen. The hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Other questions, Ezra, ask thou not. What we're seeing here is all of our enemies. I'm going to end it with this. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, you know, we can't have joy of our children anyway, and he in this society is wicked, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And this is what time we're living in, yeah? We're seeing the fall of our enemies, chief of them being Esau Edom, who are the so-called Caucasians, who are the so-called white people, specifically the elites, okay? Yeah? Because like I've said, Israel's been scattered, so Israel will look like all the nations. Plain and simple. If you are the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, yeah, we've been scattered, and so by definition, we will look like Moabites, we will look like Edomites, we will look like Ammonites or Elamites. But in essence, you will be an Israelite if that's your lineage, okay? So with that, Lord's will, Kwam Yasharala, and the Bar Babar. Shalom to the elect and the hopeful elect. Shalom.